So this movie lacks umph, and the performances on display are in direct contrast to that. I would wait for this one on streaming if you can, and it's out of theaters almost anyway, because I'm catching it a little late, but it's just not everything you'd want it to be. I like sports movies, just like the next guy, and I'm not really a boxer or an ultimate fighter or anything like that, so I don't have a lot of background in this, so I would say I'm nowhere near an expert, and I wouldn't know the history if you slapped me upside the head with it. So this movie had a lot to overcome for me, because I'm just not in that world, and I don't think it does that. I don't think that it's generally recognizable outside of the people who are in the industry. Now, it's fun that they played with the true story and they show them at the end, but the good thing about this film are Dwayne Johnson's and Emily Blunt's performances. Dwayne Johnson has taken himself to another level. He is not a Daniel Day-Lewis, he is not a Leonardo DiCaprio, he's not there yet, but he's good in this. It's nuanced, it's small, it's simple, it's not as bombastic as he usually is. He's very reserved, and then you see at the end that the guy is very similar to that. He was basing it on that person. So I think that's a good thing for it. Overall, though, the movie just kind of meanders, and the competitions don't feel like real high stakes, and maybe that's because they didn't back then. It doesn't really build to the climax like you think it is. I do appreciate that it's a little bit more tragic, and he doesn't win because he learns about himself that way, which is good. But there's just not a lot here. The moments between Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson where they're dealing with a relationship are the most intriguing parts. They don't happen very often, but it's because they're acting so well. And that relationship is doomed to failure, basically, because they just can't communicate, which is interesting and good. If you've ever seen Marriage Story, it's very similar to that, how they argue, how raw it feels when they argue, how real. So in general, this movie just lacks umph from a lot of different angles. I mean, it's fine, it's not bad, but the performances don't make it up. And I was just kind of left wanting and left desiring a more engaging emotional story, other than he deals with his drugs and then, can't communicate with his wife. Well, at that time, his girlfriend. And while that's interesting and intriguing, just didn't do it for me. So anyway, what do you guys think? You think I'm totally off base here? You think this is a great movie? I think that the performances are great and will be nominated and getting some awards, but other than that, I think this is a passable one. Let me know if I'm wrong down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.